So I was in a restaurant and I noticed that there were a group of about 8 people who'd gone out. It looked like they were on a good night out, all with their phones, like either next to them or on them. And there wasn't much conversation going on. Basically, there was like a lot of scrolling and yeah, yeah, yeah. And then maybe like a phone would go in someone's face and they'd start laughing and then, but I'll send you the link. And I think the person at the other end of the table they were sending texts to each other because they couldn't be bothered to yell down the end of the table. So, and it just struck me that this is the future. Conversation is slowly dying out because when people go out, they can't be bothered to talk. You might as well just send a text, or it's hard work talking, basically. It's not easy. You've got to think of things to say, and I'm not saying that you can't do it. People still do it, but it's getting less frequent. But people still like to go out as a group and just hold their phones and talk in between looking at their phone. Then they'll have a quick chat. And I mean, when the food came, it was Mexican, so they had to put their phones down because they had to hold the fajita or whatever, and they didn't want to get like oil on their phones or dirty the phone. So, but their mouths were full, so they couldn't really talk anyway. And one guy had like AirPods in, and he didn't take them out even when the fajitas were there. But they all seemed happy, so it did strike me that I think this is the future. Conversation will become less and less, and especially as phones get more sophisticated. I mean, they might even come to the point where phones, if someone wants a conversation with you, you just give it, and it starts talking, the phone, in a nice voice, obviously. You can choose the voice, and then you go back to the phone. So you really don't have to make an effort at all, because you sort of teach the phone a few sayings to say, can I have the menu? Where's the toilet? Or how's your mum? Whatever. And it just builds from there. And then, I mean, obviously, if you don't talk at all, you might lose your vocal cords, but I don't think we'll reach that level. It's just the future. Cheers.